Hey guys, just played the Excavation of Hob Barrow. This is a point-and-click adventure game that's done in kind of a retro style, released in 2022. I do like retro style point-and-click adventure games, so let's check this one out. Alright, so I play as this girl who looks like she's dressed like she's from the 1800s or early 1900s, it looks like, just based on the way that she's dressed. It's either 1800s or early 1900s. And yeah, it's done in a retro pixelated style, which I'm fine with. I like this style. I like my early 90s point-and-click adventures the best, which are kind of done this way.
Ah, Miss Bateman, welcome back to Ticehurst Hob. It's been quite some...
Oh. So I own my own mansion? Nice. Am I an heiress of some sort? Socialite?
Weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Okay. Good.
You look pale. This bait will catch your death.
Alright, let's go. Excavation of Hob Barrow, okay. What kind of game is this? It looks like it could be a horror game or mystery game.
Dearest Mother, I hope this letter will reach you.
Letter.
I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of what I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension.
Goats. Or sheep.
I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from
Leonard's shoulder. Okay.
The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley.
Bewley, okay. No station master in sight.
No station master in sight. I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place.
Okay, I can't recall. Yeah, I understood. I played point and clicks before. Okay, let's take a look around and see what we can do here. No station master.
Hello? Hello there?
Okay, let's...
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again.
It's my inventory, right? Cool. Standard point and click interface here. Let's read the inventory. The most special barrow can be found in the outskirts. Rectangular in form is certainly tall enough to stand up in. A letter. Excavate the barrow. Okay, what is a barrow anyways? I know what excavation means, but what's a barrow? Okay.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn. If I take the sign, how would the trains know where to stop?
How can she take the sign anyways? The woman.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn.
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very... What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am.
Where are you travelling to?
That would be none of your business.
Quite. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay. Got English accents, so I guess it takes place in maybe
My
the
mother
UK.
always told...
Maybe the UK.
What brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
I'm here to visit a local landmark.
Hobbs Barrow? For what reason?
I wish to excavate.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquity.
Not much to be found in Bewley if you're better off waiting for the next train back to...
I'll take my chance.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Let's go.
That was odd.
Alright, let's go. Raining quite a bit. This must be the English countryside.
The old woman. I'll have time.
It looks like the English countryside, actually.
The old woman told me to go. I'll have...
Okay, let's go straight to the inn. Where's the inn? Oh, here?
The cobbler's is... I don't wish to...
Okay. Oh, here it
The
is.
plough and furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
Hello, what's the young lady doing out?
I'm heading to the plough and furrow.
Bloody good pub, that. It has the finest ales in the whole county. Oh, I'll take you there if you...
I believe we are standing directly in front.
Oh, so we
This
are.
guy's a drunkard.
Yes.
Yes.
Give us a kiss now, once.
Oh, no. Please, no. I'll pass. It usually works with men. Slap him from time to deflect questions.
It's hard to refuse such an elegant offer, but I simply must go and freshen. I've had a long journey.
Of course.
Now, would you please let me pass?
Sorry, I'll come back to find.
What a buffoon. I should speak to the innkeeper. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you. I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night.
I shall need at least 2 nights.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair
Shilling.
price.
Shilling.
Good afternoon.
Good af- How can I...
Bye for...
As you...
Good day, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lad. Be on your way.
Lost.
Charming.
Definitely the English countryside, I think.
The poor thing. I don't want to take the painting with me. I don't want to... A lovely place to warm oneself. Hello, miss.
What you want? Bugger off.
Bugger off.
Hello, sir.
We are in the middle of a discussion.
Sorry to interrupt. I do not need to...
Lavatory. She calls it a lavatory. A very old term for the bathroom.
Excuse me, lass. Upstairs is for paying lodge.
My apology. Good afternoon.
Good af- How can I...
How much?
3 shilling per...
Bye for now.
As you...
Okay, can I give him some money here?
This is payment for the room.
There.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman...
No,
Thomasina.
I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare.
Not a problem, sir. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage. I should go upstairs and freshen up.
Let's go.
This shall do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable.
Huh. Okay, interesting outfit.
Much better. I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty. This may come in handy.
Take the jug of water.
I don't wish to carry the bowl around.
Okay. But he got the jug.
I've stored my case in there. A box within a box. I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority. Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
Okay.
Complementary matches.
That is useful.
There's only one match left, though. As the only light source in the room, I ought to leave this.
Candles, because this was in an era before electricity. If there's no electricity, I must assume this would be the 1800s or late 1800s then.
I don't wish to tell.
I mean, could be early 1900s too. Electricity wasn't really widespread. Yeah, electricity wasn't really widespread until, I don't know, 1920s or 30s or something like that. Up until then, people were still using candles.
I should wait here for Miss.
Alright.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Has Mr. Shoulder...
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he only comes here to check
Shoulder.
his...
Yes, I've been
Curious name.
corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard then?
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow dig.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth.
Oh, aye? You're a grave robber.
I am no such.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over.
Grave
I assure
robber.
you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find then?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. But what does
confirmed,
old
rural
Leonard have to
England.
do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hobbs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard naught about a Hobbs Barrow.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobbs?
Not in my life, lad, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about. Why are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
I enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our... I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, were he?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventure?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16
years.
years. I worked as a drover all over the country, saved up my coin.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village.
There's not a lot to see, but St. Edmund's Church is a fine bit.
Thanks for your time.
As you...
Huh. Okay, what else can I do here?
I do not...
This man.
Hello, sir.
Aye.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You're not local. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? Bewley's going to dogs.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
None of your business. Where's your husband?
None of your business.
Ah! You're brave coming in here, all on your...
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That be none of your business, lad. I don't come to your city, poking around, asking questions. Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
I take it you are not enamoured with the railway station.
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders. We don't want you coming. It's as simple as that.
Why not?
This is our town. Our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like.
Folks like me. Bye for now.
Ta-da.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit
Okay.
down and wait.
Okay. I'll have to talk to him and just wait for him to come. Leonard Shoulder.
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Oh, is that him?
Evening there, miss.
Not you again.
Oh,
I
that's this
just
guy.
wanted to apologise. Looks like you freshened up, but I know I won't be getting that kiss.
You're quite right.
I were a fool for how I carried on. The drink gets a hold of me some.
Let's start again.
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he is not...
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
One ale, coming right up.
Thank you very much. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
Huh. Okay, let's get an ale first.
How can I help?
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
There we are. 2 pence.
Thank you.
Shillings and pence, the old British
This
currency.
was the last of my... But Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more fun.
The old British currency. Alright, let's give him the ale here.
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you. Oh, that hits the spot that does last now, then. Oh, Len.
Oh no.
Arthur.
That wasn't a good idea.
Mr. Tillett. Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stew.
Just after one ale?
Mr. Tillett. He's not dead. Just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder.
Only after one ale?
I
What
do
the
not
heck?
need...
On one ale, all it takes is one ale, okay. This sucks.
I do feel...
Okay, let's try go.
I should wait here.
No, he's not coming though.
I have nothing else to up...
I don't think he's coming.
I have nothing else.
Okay.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You ought to be careful asking to be on your way.
Oh, I don't mean to...
Listen to me, will it be on you?
Good day, sir.
Okay. I've asked everyone here.
I should wait.
The guy's
don't
not
want to-
coming. And I've...
There's nothing else
Yes, okay.
I don't wish to take...
I've asked everyone, right?
Mr. Tillett. He's not dead. I would still like...
Oh, I can use a jug of water on him, actually. Let's do that.
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr...
Oh, sorry, lad. Where were I? Leonard Shoulder. Hold on another minute.
This man is unbelievable.
God. Well,
It feels like an... Perhaps I should go...
let's see what happened here.
Miss Bateman. My apologies. The ladies are closed. You'll have to use the jet.
Got it.
Lovely. Mr. Tillett,
What's going on here?
I would rather not get any closer.
Is that fire? Oh, that's right, because they used candles back then. I'm so used to modern bathrooms using electric lights, but you know, back then they had to use candles, right?
Mr. Tillett. Mr. Tillett, are you...
Nope, this one has to be this one, right?
Mr. Tillett.
What the heck? Cat.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett. I'd rather not touch it. The thing stinks. The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side.
Interesting. He
I
must
think
be
I
there.
can hear
then.
someone.
He must be in there
Mr.
then.
Tillett, Arthur, are you out there?
You must be in there then. Nowhere else you could
Judging
be.
from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate. The door is blocked from the outside.
Alright, let's go outside then. Okay, wait, is there anything else in here?
The water looks highly questionable. I ought to keep my hands out. The jug is empty. It looks like the towel has not been washed in mud. The mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime. Some excavations are best left to others.
I think you went outside then.
I'm not going to I don't care for being yelled at.
Okay, let's go outside finally. Very foggy.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, wood.
Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
Curious.
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here. Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett. A
Blood.
pearly white gent. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing. Seems rather out of place here. I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise the locals will be rolling them into their cellars.
This guy.
Sir?
No. I don't know if that's Leonard's shoulder. He's old,
I
right?
don't wish to...
I wonder if that's that Leonard's shoulder guy, because he's...
The old man
Supposed to
has
be
I
old.
best turn back.
Okay. Figure slips into the mist.
Last order.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow. Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow. Yes, I must get... I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Get some sleep.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
off to bed.
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of...
Quite.
They mean well. Believe.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
Whoa, what the heck? Someone's entering into my room? Oh, it's the cat. Huh. What's this cat doing? Adventus. Thursday.
Such horrid dreams. Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
That's weird. How'd the cat get in then?
As I suspected. I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say I'm relieved. Right then, let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Yeah, how did the cat get in? I bolted the door shut.
I've hung my dress. Aside from that, the ward...
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Yes, thank you.
Splendid. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky item.
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves.
That's not what I...
Now, say nothing.
Thank you, Stan.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Okay.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were. I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shaw. He brought you here.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder.
So that place is like cursed, right?
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lad. I'd tend not to go wandering out. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
Why must I be wary of Mr.
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precise. A man not to be trusted.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help?
You could ask her. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
I shall return late.
Good day to you, lass. Oh, if you see Herbert around here, be sure not to feed
Herbert?
a local stray cat. He comes in now and then searching for scrap. I'm sick of cleaning his vomit off the floor.
Quite. I'll be sure not to feed.
Thank you.
Okay.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it. I've a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Who's that guy?
Hello. My name is Thomasina, and you are...
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the church, dig the grave.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite. Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shaw.
What can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Nothing more here. Okay, let's keep looking around. Mr. Shoulder. Mr. Shoulder.
The sign is wet.
Who's these kids?
Hello.
Yes,
My name is Thomasina.
Douglas.
It's a pleasure to meet you. That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
What is the lambton worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lambton thought he killed it at the River Wear, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The Lambton worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the bed like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would flap.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
That's his brother.
Children often...
I'll keep track. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
That's her brother? I thought that was her son.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Who knows? Back in those days, people matured fast. There were like a lot of wars back then.
Have you heard...
What's that?
A local...
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty. What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out. This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's sword.
Do you know a man named Leonard?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know of Hobbs?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers.
So...
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
I don't think anyone is...
Okay. Knock, knock.
I don't...
Church.
Hello?
Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes?
Yes, I'd like...
Wonderful. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you... They are
Curses. I have no more money.
That's unfortunate, pet. The money goes to the church, you see.
I understand.
I used it to buy the guy the ale.
Your cakes look...
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better.
My name is Thomasine.
Mrs. Duplancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs...
Likewise, pet.
Do you know a local man called Leonard Shop?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't. Father Roach has access to the parish
Tell me about yourself.
About me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church. I always want to help where I can. This place means so much to me.
What can you tell me about...
Isn't it the finest build? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very... The door is open.
Thank you, Miss... Where...
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne.
Thank you.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling.
What do you know of
Hobbs?
Hobbs Barrow?
The only place of burial I know about it.
Thank you.
Lord.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans. Someone has left a necklace hanging, a silver cross. Sterling by the look of it.
Gotta take the necklace.
Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
Box pews. That's what they're called, pews?
I've no time for such.
That's what they're called, pews, huh?
Locked. Locked as well. I think they all might. A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years.
Okay, let's go. What's this door?
It's locked.
Okay.
Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and today she dances with...
Wonder if he's related to that Tillett guy.
Here lies Elizabeth...
What's out here?
The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly. I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
Good point. Fresh grave.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
Pinch. Yep, that was it. What else is here?
The locals might be alarmed if the moors continue.
Okay, nothing else here. Time to go other way. Which way to go? Find a girl.
Hello there, my name's Tom.
Yeah?
How are you?
Go away!
Do you know a man?
No.
Have you heard of a...
No.
Goodbye.
This girl.
Good day, little...
Hello, miss. I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you.
I'd introduce you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today were their basket.
Wally doesn't say much.
He's a mardy with me because he's bored, miss. He thinks he's too old to play with dolls.
I see. Where are your parents?
They're picking apples from the big tree in our yard. Daddy and I sell them at the market.
That sounds nice.
But they don't mind us playing at the vet, as long as we don't touch the almonds.
What is...
It's over there on...
Do you mean the fossil?
It's the almonds. Daddy said it will make the god angry.
What god?
Ammon, of course.
Jane, this is a fossil.
It's a hawk. What's a fossil, miss?
A fossil is an impression of a prehistoric plant or animal. This particular animal was called an ammonite.
I'm confused. It's not a hawk?
No, it's the impression of a long-dead sea creature.
Well, I believe my daddy.
Your father is somewhat correct. For you see, ammonites were given their name for the Egyptian god Ammon.
See, I told you. It's Ammon's hawk. My daddy is always...
Do you know an old man?
No, miss.
Have you heard of a...
Jane! No, miss.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Oh, looks like that she might have heard of it, but then her brother silenced her. Interesting.
Hey! Stay away from the...
Don't touch it!
It's bad luck to touch the Ammon's hawk. I'm serious.
Fine.
Where else can we go here? Beck.
The water.
This thing's called a beck. It's like a river. I call it a stream. A stream or a river, but it's called a beck here. Interesting. But yeah, it looks like nobody wants to talk about Hob's Barrow. Oh, here's the father. What the heck? What's going on with him? What's going on with this guy? Oh.
Oh, Michelle. This malaise will not pass. I need your help.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from...
Excuse...
Cut me.
Oh, bloodletting, right. So back then, the standard practice of curing people is by cutting them. Yeah, it was an actual thing. It's called bloodletting back then. It was used to treat pretty much everything is by cutting people.
Are you sure this is the only way?
I beg, it's the only cure for this torturous malady.
I gotta cut him with something, huh? How can I cut him? I got nothing to cut him with.
I don't think it's... I'm not going near it.
Spectacles.
Ouch! The broken lens is...
Can I use the Just use the glove.
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this glove.
Hold on. Pick it up.
Perhaps I shouldn't risk...
God damn it. That's the right thing to pick up the glass with, and then you use the glass to cut his arm. Oh, okay.
Don't leave!
I mean, it seems like that's the right thing to do, right? You use the glove to pick up the glass.
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this...
And then you use the glass to cut him. To quote-unquote cure him.
Don't leave!
What else can I do?
Are you
it's the...
Can't leave. What else can I do? Handkerchief? I'll use a handkerchief, yeah.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mum. This should work.
Okay, now use the glass to cut him.
Are you sure you want me to...
Yes! It will cure me of my...
I shall do as you...
That's what people believed back then. That's what people believe back then is, yeah, bleeding people will help fix their, or cure them from various ailments. Yeah, bloodletting. It was a thing back then.
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, Vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you feeling better?
Yes.
What ails you?
I just ate a rotten berry. I like to pick blackberries. They are quite delicious. My apologies again.
I think he's kind of lying about that.
Are you from
He
Bewley
hesitated.
originally?
I was born in our very own St. Edmund.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there. And lo, did her waters break right there?
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy.
St. Edmund's is a fine build.
Thank you for saying. It's hard work keeping her in good shape. But our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day is a... I have a great love for our parish.
Vicar?
And the Lord looks after us.
Is that the same thing as a pastor?
What about your congregation?
Numbers have, but those that remain are faithful.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shaw.
Oh, yeah? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley.
Thank you. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look.
No need. I remember. A fair hike across...
Could you please give me...
I'll take you there myself.
Capital.
Just let me know when you're ready to pay. I'll be resting.
Okay.
What can you tell...
It's the railway line, which I presume you arrived by.
I've heard the new station has...
I've heard many a debate, but my role is not to adjudicate on that matter.
What do you know of Hobbs?
I can't say I've heard of...
It's supposedly a famous local...
I'm afraid I know nothing of...
I'm ready to go.
Excellent. I feel the threat. Follow me.
Okay, let's go to meet Leonard's Shoulder finally. I wonder if it's that old guy I saw last night. He was wearing some sort of colonial uniform. The old guy wearing colonial uniform.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. This is Thomasina, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell pudding.
I'll be here all but remember, once they're gone, those little whelps have already gobbled up all the...
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon her.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me. Let's talk of grey. Make dust our paper. Write sorrow. Or let's choose. Execute.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which?
I have no idea.
Richard.
Correct. You are well studying the work of the... Follow me.
I just took a blind guess.
Behold, the vast expanse of God. The moors extend as far... Beautiful.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
The beauty of God's creation. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless, but I tell you, he is found in all domain. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life. But what happened to my father? He had an accident when I was very young.
Oh, flashback.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain. Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Oh, is he dying?
Daddy!
Oh no, he's ill.
Daddy! Mummy? Mummy?
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomas.
Yeah.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blake?
The doctor is uncertain. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all. But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at... He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
So, my dad is paralyzed, I guess.
What sort of God would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest...
I'm sorry to hear. God moves in mysterious ways. Come along now.
One has to wonder, why does God let such things happen? Would he be a benevolent God or not?
Hello?
Oh, she just ran away.
She scampered off in a hurry.
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moor. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you...
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shaw?
Still quite a walk, but we'll get to him. Now then. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000...
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless... All the while, Father Roach was whistling away, just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly... Mr. Shoulders...
Oh, he really lives far away.
Here we are, Miss Bay. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulders.
Thank you for your help.
Now. No need to thank me after your providential assistance to... However, I have something to add.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. de Plancy about my little scene. She will only fret. The poor dear woman.
I shan't...
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulders...
What else do you know?
A reclusive man. I must say I know very little about him.
Does he attend services at St.
Not regularly.
Perhaps he feels closer to God out here on the moor. What do you make of Mr. Shoulders' residence?
A sturdy construction I'm in, no? The winds blow a gale out here.
At least he must have plenty of eggs to...
Awful creatures, those...
Do you know that young girl we...
No, but I've seen her. Sneaky poor thing is feral. She takes off at the slightest stir. We will bring the Lord to her.
Perhaps she has her own belief. You said there were others like her.
Primitive folk. Avoid the moors in hours of darkness, and I wouldn't entrust a young woman in there.
Primitive folk. They're like wild people?
Do you know anything else about the...
Not really. I do recall it toppling over when I was a child. A few lads from Bewley rebuilt it to the best of their memory.
The devil mustn't have been happy.
Come now, my child.
Why don't you like
I know I must love all of gods, but they make such an unholy rocket, and their talons claw at my boot.
But they mean no. And they provide eggs.
I cannot abide hens' eggs. They smell of sulphur when raw.
What more can you tell me of these primitive folk?
Godless people. Don't concern yourself with them. They live out there on the very... If you don't wander too far, you shouldn't cross their path.
You mentioned that Mrs. Duplancy...
It is not my place. Mrs. Duplancy will tell you in good...
What is your favourite of Shakespeare?
A very difficult question, Miss Bateman. I am awfully fond of Cymbeline.
An unusual choice.
All gold and silver, rather turns to
Cymbeline.
dust.
Fine.
That's an interesting choice.
Is there a Mrs. Shoulder?
No, I believe Mr. Shoulder has led a life of...
Thank you for...
Lord...
A carved stone has been... I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it. Father, what do you make of...
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley, though it does remind me of a passage by the bard. It is the very error of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont and makes...
I have no idea.
Othello?
Precisely. Your knowledge of the bard is presently...
I consider myself...
It's delightful to meet a fellow book.
Wow, no idea.
Mr. Shoulder... Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
Mr. Shoulder, you... It appears Mr. Shoulder is not... Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked. I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door.
Nope, he's not coming out.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countries. Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
The trousers feel damp, freshly hung, or still wet from last night's rain. Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
That glove looks familiar. I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Check it.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night?
Yeah, he was
Why
that
didn't
guy.
he come inside to...
He was that guy that we tried to call out to, but then he kept walking.
I've no...
Who knows what he was doing. Yeah, anyways, stop here, but this is Excavation of Hob's Barrows. Yeah, it's a pretty intriguing, kind of like a mystery adventure game. Done in a... I like the graphical style, where it's done in a nice retro pixelated style, I like that. And story seems pretty intriguing as well. You're out in the English countryside. There's something strange about this Hobbs Barrows place that people don't want to talk about. Yeah, some mystery, you know, intrigue and mystery going on here. Overall, pretty nice story. I like it. Not too much humor compared to other point-and-click adventures. I mean, there's some of it, but not too much of it. But overall, nice story. And I like it considering this is a more modern-ish point-and-click. Like, it's a more modern release, I should say, but it's just done in a retro style. It's probably one of my... Yeah, probably one of the better recent point-and-click adventure games I've played recently. So guys, thanks for watching.